media reality show here. Great to be back. Very excited to be back as the third year as a head coach here at the University of Illinois. Brought with us three great players. Very exciting time in our program right now. Just starting since January. January, we were in our first January bowl game in a long time at the University of Illinois. In February, we signed a recruiting class that I think is going to continue to build the tradition of the players and the roster development that we believe in. In March, we jumped into the beginning of spring football and started a ticket campaign that today I was told that we have over 9,500 new season ticket holders. You get close to 10,000 new season tickets in a year. That's doing some good things. So very, very excited about that. Ended the spring semester with the highest GPA in the history of the school with over a 3.0 of our entire roster. Just a really exciting time to be where we're at. Also in this conference, I'd like to welcome obviously 4 new coaches in the Big Ten West. The transition that has happened since a year ago. All these rematch games bring a new perspective, a new staff, and wish them the best of luck, but especially to bring Tony Petitti in as our commissioner. Obviously, it's been a refreshing sight to see him so engaged with our coaches. We've had several talks with him, even just this last week, to have our roster adjust to have 120 players in our fall camp. It's something that every coach in America have been trying to get, and once Tony and his crew got a hold of that, I know Greg Schiano also had a big part of that, to have that movement happen for our players. I think it just benefits the game in so many ways. So really exciting time in our program. For me as a head coach, this is my 15th media day. It's my 10th media day here in the Big Ten Conference, 7 at Wisconsin and 3 here, and couldn't be more excited about the state of the game, the football, our players, the roster. Everybody wants to talk their views on NIL and the transfer portal. I think as a head coach now, going in my 15th year, I've just learned to embrace and really handle change and the nuances and adjust. And you can't complain. I always say this as a coach, right? On game day, you just give me the rules and who we're going to play, and I'll play the game, right? And kind of take that same approach now, how we run our program and what we do. And it's a very exciting time that staff, as a staff, obviously lost a coordinator last year who went in our conference, Ryan, and wish him all the best in that. But that brought an opportunity to have transition of my staff, and I believe now my 6th head coach or 6th coach that's worked for me that's become a head coach. But with my staff I currently have, there's 5 new coaches that are in new roles. Aaron Henry, who was my DB coach a year ago, is now transitioned to our coordinator. And then I brought 4 new coaches into our program who have been just a home run so far. We haven't won a game yet, but I love what I've seen in them and the development of our players, the faith in our program, and the recruiting cycle. So a lot of things to get excited about, but I'm really excited to answer questions for 7 minutes because those media guys took a lot of my time, which I'm not disappointed in.